Hey friend, John MacLennan here, and in this video you're going to learn how to play CC Rider as recorded by the Animals on guitar. Now this song is an awesome blues tune that's in the key of C, and we're going to be playing a classic blues riff and taking it through the chord progression of a C blues. I'm going to break it all down for you note for note, so when you're done with this video you'll have all the parts you need to go and play along with the original recording. But before we jump in, if you're new here and haven't downloaded my fretboard guide yet, you're really going to want to grab this at the first link down below, because it's going to tie right in with this riff and being able to move it around the neck. And this fretboard guide is going to show you the 5 chords and scales that I use to map out the entire fretboard. And it's going to show you how I connect the chords and the scales together, and those things come into play in real music like today's song. We're going to be learning a riff that's related to a chord, and then we're going to be moving that around the neck. So I want to give it to you completely for free. You can grab your copy, just go to johnmaclennan.com/fretboard guide, or you can use the first link down below. All right, well with that said, let's break down this tune. Let's break down how to play CC Rider as recorded by the Animals. Now the intro starts off with just this build on the 5 chord. Now this song is in the key of C. We're playing a blues in the key of C, but we start with just, you could use this single note here at the 3rd fret of the low E. We're gonna do an 8-bar build like this. Then we kick into that riff there. So all I'm playing is just the 3rd fret there, and just playing a quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can build 7, 8. Then we go into this riff. This is our riff for what's called the 1 chord. Now what we're going to do is we're going to play the 3rd fret of the 5th string. Then we're going to play the 5th fret of the 4th string. Then you can roll that over and grab the 5th fret of the 3rd string. What this is making like a C power chord here. We're doing the root, the 5th, and then the root. And rhythmically, I'm just going to keep those all the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. We have this kind of, it reminds me of smokestack lightning. You know, the smokestack lightning riff from Howlin' Wolf. And what this is a variation of it. I'm sliding 3 to 5 on the 4th string. Then grab 3 on the 3rd string, then come back, 5, 3, then 1, that's all on the 4th string there, and then back to that root note C on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. So it's just a cool little bluesy lick. Or, you know, if you think about your pentatonic scale or blues scale, see that those notes come right out of that shape there. And I just think of it as coming off of this C chord. You know, I visualize sort of that shape there. And then that's just a typical blues lick, like, you know, or a rock lick we hear in a ton of songs. So now that's going to be repeated. We're going to play it 4 times. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take this through the blues changes. So we're going to go up to the 4 chord, or F, this shape here. And I just think of it like a copy paste. I'm going to play the same thing, but in a different location on the neck. So that's now starting on the root note F, F, C, F, then slide into C, E flat, C, B flat, A flat, F. Or, 10, 8, 10, 8, 6, 8. So we're gonna do it 2 times right there, and then we'll go back to that 1 chord riff. So let's put that together. So it's gonna go 4 here, 2 here, then 2 back on the 1 chord. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Take it up. And back. All right, now we get to the last part here. This is called the turnaround. So we're gonna again move this riff around. Here we're gonna play it based off of the G chord. So that's gonna be way up here, 8, 10, 10, 10 for the shape that I'm sort of visualizing. And then I just drop in that riff. And I don't even really think about what notes I'm playing or what frets I'm playing. It's just all falling off of the sound of a G chord or the shape that I can see on the neck. Then we drop that back down to F, then we take it back home to C. So in essence, we're getting this sound. 5 down to 4, back to 1. Now, in the last 2 bars, we're gonna go back to just that G root note. So let's put it all together. We're gonna play the first time through this blues here. We're gonna start on the C riff, 4 here, 2 here, 2 here, 1 here, 1 here, then 1 here, then we'll do the build on G. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, after the first time through that, then we do this thing where we stretch the 1 chord. And this is something that's very common in a lot of blues songs. What we're gonna do is play the riff 6 times. Then after the 6th time, we're gonna just hit the root note and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then. So what I did there was just break on the C root note. 1, 2, 3, 4, rest, 2, 3, 4. Then we do this little power chord walk up. We go C to E flat, and then that brings us to the F chord in the blues progression. So that's gonna go like this. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, break, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, power chords, then blues, and then we're back to the top of the form there. So that's how that works. Now when we end, we're gonna play that intro part again for 8 bars. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we go. We just hit that root note there, C right on the 1, and get off it. 1. So take your time with that riff and realize that it's the same sort of intervals and the same movement, just starting in a different location on the neck. And that's so important to understand for blues guitar. And to help you put this together even more, be sure to grab my ultimate fretboard guide at the first link down below. And this is going to show you the 5 must-know chords and scales and how they connect together on the entire neck. And it's so useful to understand this because once you start seeing it, you'll play a song like this and it'll just click instantly. So grab your copy completely for free. Just go to johnmclennan.com/fretboard guide or use the first link down below. Next, before you go, I want to hear from you. Leave a comment and let me know your #1 song that you would like to see me teach here next on the channel. Just comment it down below. As always, thanks for your support with the videos, and we'll catch you in another one real soon.